Adofo mechacha mu nyina pa ema mu nyina kwa aba ede mba ras media so na nwumre abusuafo menim se breko meti akaja gum ai nenso ya ba abonten ai ene me be kasa ede afa Canada Japan ne nkrofo mo ho de omo ye ne this time no it is out of concern ma ho se Canada Japan nkrofo na no mo ho wa asem dada. I was going to Japan grow for us as a jaw mohoma. You do more adrenaline. You do more adrenaline, dear group. Now, I didn't know yes, Sabio. Party a friend MPP, no. And now to me be a year painting, no. Camp to be or more a because they have really got it wrong. They have got everything wrong. Because I may say, can a Japan camp for no, there are no more MPP people. I was seeing to me stating straight, direct, face to face. Yen to me can see the super, yen to me can see the pain said. Canada Japan ni biano, and now me no can say, on young people ni, fatuti, on young people ni. The entire Canada Japan support on young people ni, and I say, Obi bi ozo di Canada Japan achi biano. Empanfo a omo na party ni si won so a ye from one MPP for empanfo no Canada Japan supporters etan omo nyina tim ye pa komo pa na me no di nkomo na kwa ni mu because I was saying ni e ho nkomo na yetoto adwene kakra me ma me o kind flawless me akwa aba cha o comment style 2 Canada Japan krofo no bra me ya aja a wutie me. And you want to say, your party member, you free team. And now, so die second Japan supporter be a party member. This is what you have to set it straight. Because in Kabayim, why I say, because of internal election, Obi, ebe to me, afford no ankasa party member, Edna ko opposition party and I can say the opponent party or power say the party member way why you say in teaching a tomb tell me power as in that common ye no I am come be a very simple we are talking ye didn't come up and you show giddy that be we are coming to focus on ye make some kind of analysis when never be no more now my church will never be so any so my point of view and I'm a babeka. Aye, usu to me join me now so about chawadrin and they are normal. But as some the me person in Canada Tony party no say obi bi odi Canada Japan wachi enebiano or MPP ni. Na the entire makers or MPP ni ne say san krofo no nyina no omoni MPP fo mpanfo nyina ewo especially one can call Canada Japan ne camp. Eti ubetime ya MPP ni panyini pa. Ubetime anya tumi kese pa wo party no. Ubetime aye nipa bi a sebio wanum asem esombo e wo party no. Ebetime aba se wudi bere bi a wudi no party no. Ekita jambere kese pa e wo MPP. But enkopem se wompe anase bia wonjina ho Canada Japan so no mena medi party na nim no nko ade automatically wo turn to become an enemy of Canada Japan camp. Enti so uhunu say na ohwe ni say ya ene kire o say ken krofo no omunya MPP fo biem because ena me no kasai almost MPP for nyina ya akromfo the lax administration no akromfo nko a hai akromfo po mo yare o ilahu ena me no kasai enkrofo no mo di Canada Japan wachi no almost MPP for mpanfo ala na dodanko akufo ado abreso nanado ema omo gyina brɛ ɛwɔ n'aban mu no ɔmo nyinaa ɛyɛ akorɔmfoɔ tio na party ni bɛn ɛna ebehu sɛ ni party leadership no ɔmo yɛ akorɔmfoɔ na sɛ ohun sɛ o party leadership ɔmo yɛ akorɔmfoɔ deɛ a na wahu deɛ a ɛyɛ sɛ wotwe ho afiri ɔmo ho so ɔmo nti sɛ Kennedy Agyapong nkorɔfoɔ ɛsɛ ɛnɛ nanado Gabi ɔkyerɛ daako J Kufuor Nana Kumia why be mo bu amanfo diri ma me nkrofo mu kita tumi wo party no mu a sabio bi omo prefer say Dr. Bawumia na mmra no mmra medi party na nim no and Kennedy Agyapong nkrofo say omo ya akromfo enti omo ahya ase a omo pekwam bi so di omo akwa polisifo ana so omo di omo akwa NDC aban say onje won entwe won aso temiye pa ene yesori ya Kennedy Agyapong nkrofo akofa saade ewe aba beto media no say the last administration of the MPP no nkrofo munya agina bere wo aban no mu nyina na yakoromfo na me can't be so because nkrofo ni bi no mo nwene mko akiri omo adwene so politics na amanfo eye no media no me Evans ankama mo akwa papa Francis wonso no mo akwa papa politics and I no media no so na nya agro na ye deal so red Michelle Adams ya Michelle and yeah so red Michelle also yeah politics o media no mo enya agro na nyepedi enti amanfo is psychological game and this if I shall say yeah Juma for the 2028 election na adwuma na omo ye no omo ahya ase wa adwenem and omo ye omo adwuma so they are using the psychological manner to condemn the MPP before even we go to the general election na da bia me ka cho say MP NDC for Canada bia so omo no answer and be ko election no omo hwehwe kwam bi so kwan on be fa so a omo betumi anya MPP fo a omo be kan sem bone e de afa MPP ho because MPP ni kan sem bone e de fa MPP ho a sa asem no Ghana ni ba egitum essence NDC ni e be kan sem bone e de afa MPP ho enti enam sa aso nti no NDC fo akwa Kennedy Agyapong ene ne camp achi and now move full well the battle no but you tell me ye pa Kennedy Agyapong nkrofo no enam se bebre na adwene no eye lower IQ people na omankoye omo ho nipa bi na ye padwuma na yi na owo sika na omo nhyedan class e make critical analysis of issue you and this for to me afa kwam bi so boa won some by your betumi identity mu kese aba party no enti na wo hwe a sabio Kevin Taylor mpa otumi di Kennedy Agyapong atem edi nipakum to ne so etrete no eka de opebia fa no no ene Kevin Taylor mpo no asha ase a o defend Kennedy Agyapong na o san country Kennedy Agyapong supporters say semuko kodi Dr. Bawumia chi a after winning na next say mo ho hey up Mr. Mo Kennedy Agyapong nkrofo mo mama adwene mu na ho adwene ma mu na ho campaign na ye no mo ma yenye yen kan say intellectual campaign because someone who you know am fa madwene amma mo ho na mo nyusu madwene anye de mo de ye na mo madwene say mo de emotion and e be ye campaign de amaka ni de Japan mo ye beto abana wie no se Kennedy Agyapong kura wene a second in Japan po etimi weni a ebeye mo dran semo mo panyini no obetumi ababedi akonwa no ewo man because adwuma na NDC for them mo ye no eya adwuma bi a ano edene pa NDC for the Canada Japan ne nkrofo eye adwuma ditia ampipi amanyoko no dendende pa na ayana nipa ne binu munti asem se mo bekaya before primaries of 2023 na ye frema baby Maria Makwa Boadu mo kai pa sama me no o hyase yenim so ye NDC ni o hyase ede ne ho eben ampipi kakra ena oton ne ho de kire Ghana for so ye ampipi ni akire yi na o san twen ne ho ede gina baabi ena o hyase kan sema mu eduru editia ampipi for mpanfo de ne sie ne se abra ye ba be ko promises no maami wei tumi de ne ho kɔbɔ Canada Japan ema Canada Japan je ne tumu ena ne ye movement ema ne some informations are na very sensible ebi ne te say MPP delegates or phone numbers but you tell me yepa MPP your friend is saying delegates or phone numbers and Canada Japan share that at the mama no adentia Kennedy no wo no say I don't understand why his supporters no what that kind of fully support second president mamia odidi Canada Japan atem ye kwakwe Canada Japan team operation maamene se papa ne mu man nsan mabiem ye mu binom ye begina bonten ebe konto kwa kese e de ma Canada Japan ye mu binom ye so de gina ho ne maami konyi sa onya nkwase akeka na o ka no be ye hu de siye na Canada Japan atumi asan de ne ho akɔhye maami wei ama maami no tumi kɔtron no ankasa ne TV so kasa and all the catch information afi ye ko election general election no na maami na huratna media yi so a o kasa dendende pa edema NDC na o kasa nso a na wasen aka sisu se memi yam MPP ni na de mahu ni de mahu nti no na mpese meka ho bi because we ni na MPP fo aye adwuma enkrofo na omudi na chi a na omutie ni show a na omubelivu se oye Canada Japan nipa na omubelivu se oye MPP ni no ensema ma America fa MPP ho during the election no enkrofo na to mutim adwene se maami wo ye MPP ni ampa because yene no ena na ye campaign de ma Canada Japan yene no ena na ye konante se ye kohwehwe samira ba omia ni fie yene no ena ye kogina sabio mantamu a samira ba omia na busuate e ka kire Ghana for se hwefie a otim modi omamo hwe me maami efu adex mo akwa ba na komia nso mo akwa ba amoako mo akwa ba ena oye ya enti nsema na ma America no MPP fo na omo support Canada Japan a omo de Canada Japan ho do ekodi Marie Boadu na chi no campaign na ma amene yedi ti MPP no sa na tiefo no omo fa ne World Cup say asem na ma amene ka na ye no kore. That is the same thing that is happening here today. Me ba san kan mo akwa ba pa the ekoso ne no eyo the same thing the same thing na mumma yi wure mfiri se Kevin te the dikan ka se ono no ni mission pa ne se 2028 emedru no na wasai MPP party no enye se bi obefa tuo Kene Japan crofo munti nyansa o. Kene Japan crofo munti nyansa. Enye se bi a obefa tuo e de akogina bonten e de akokuma MPP fo na yeso atene ye party ne asaye o. Da bi obekreti internal confusions because you see together we win, divided we lose. Enti de NDC fo ye na nei and say omunimu say ye kosoro forma Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia and the Benwin elections no aye ba ko 31st January no hey me means ro me catch ro ye di politics ye chiache ya ye political sense pen aye so kosoro forma Dr. Bawumia or Benwin election no because the architecture MPP party is horo. The structure na say can say second be say structure e wo twi kasam ye ka structure mfa ne say the structure of the party no actually say Dr. Bawumia no mo de neba enti so far as the structure no aka say Dr. Bawumia no mo de neba no hey ukosoro ba forma Dr. Obeba na onim de ya ne se ya mayani ana ho a NDC fo ombekeka yeti abom aman ntawantawa betoto ye mu enti santawantawa na betoto ye mu no Dr. Bawumia enwe ni wie na ye kwa akoto aba ne 2028 a ebetumi edi the same effect of 2024 no ababiem. But Kennedy dear ono no ohwehwe Kennedy aponim so ntumi win prime minister megina as president onim na de oye ne say you see the group of victims and Kennedy Japan person won create enti ono saade na oye no ena NDC for ehye na chi in fact ma me kan okra nchirawo eye technical eye strategical sa nkrofo na bebre na omode Kennedy Japan aye omo PD omode aye omo WhatsApp profile omode aye omo Facebook profile TikTok profile no hwan na hwan bebre no omo ye NDC for they are not MPP people ente yo mo no omo kanja no gumu yie ente so ye MPP ni na also the Kennedy Japan wachi a one way here no one feel he said there is a group you are not alone utemi ye since we ye Kennedy Japan ni no sa na ma na NDC fo no ye no one PP amanyoko num no a omode ekeka ye ti bom no we ye Kennedy Japan supporter won so no gradually ubasha ase anya otan bi wo mu against the MPP because that is what they are nursing omu dia otan amana ba beto MPP amanyoko num I don't know more yet because they are doing that through Kennedy Japan and a Kennedy so otiasie sa eye akobi no mo ateki but enkrofon kran na mudi achi amunnim actually what is going on no at the higher table no you are just falling a victim to situations Mukuranu, your minds can never think of that. Temiye pa. Hey, Papa na mudi na chino. During 2024 election, obi oso ye MPP ni or sponsor independent candidate ama omokoji tumi inkonya ewo parliament omokoji free ono ankasa ni party members obonsam. Papa na mudi na chino. Ono otumi eyi ahwintade ene plana MPP de agu kwai mu so omode ko constituency akoko ede age ofene den parliamentary seat no ono Kennedy Japan to make sa secret no e de kire independent candidate Kennedy Japan ono ne constituency anote ho no wadi akonya 24 good years enam say ompese party ne benye gina bre e wo ama abana na ekwa akoto no ana parliament na ye bebe ode no otimi bɔ modern katana ni ɛyɛ campaign di tia ɔno ankasa enipa na ɔba besi na nan mu ɛwɔ parliament bi ebe na menka nkyerɛ ɔno wɔ ne personal agenda bi a ɔno no ɛwɔ ne personal agenda bi against the party called MPP a sɛ wanhwɛ wo ho yi a you will fall a victim to his traps. Hey, maame nkyerɛ wade enti woyɛ woso obi a woso yɛ MPP ni enti odwene sɛ MPP ni bɛn ɛna nya adagye ɛkɔtena ase sɛ the 10 cents of Agyapong temi yie pa odwene sɛ yɛ MPP ni bi ɛna hyɛ da nya adagye ɛkɔtena ase sɛ ɔtwerɛ the 10 cents of Agyapong obi sɛ ɔho saa asɛm wei da obi sɛ ɔho Agyapong ɔyɛ dan o papa wei ɔyɛ MPP ni papa wei olusu a let me tell you no matter whatever he has been doing onim sɛ olusu awie na nyɛ nsɛm nyina na ebetumi aka na wɔ abɔnten eduru baabi a papa wei ɔto gya na gya na ɔto na wɔ asekyerɛ ɛyɛ ni da ho gya na ɔto ɔyɛ MPP ni o yɛto aba no yɛ olusu he is going to join Dr. Bawumia to work to win power. And painful no mudi animu, they know what they are doing. Papa, we on time Bawumia or Kwambia, so Jimina may try her country or Timmy a strategy be and Omudia go quimo. Or say our duchim, on him soon to me win it. A strategy be and Omudia go form. Agyapong, on your soon to me win it. A strategy be no Omudia go form. Enti MPP ni ben and a kwatena ase eko compose this sort of 10 cents of Agyapong wanya copy way da eba edikan buy me internet search bi wo ho ye machine bi a ade bi e beba abonten bi a if you want to see baby ayeye na etimi ya kire okurokura we ye no America ye America kuru bi a kwasi ampanyi bi e se Frederick Vintela wote so me ye research na hono de ma me hono mo tire sa de we hono mo tire the first statement na ba ya na ya tire the 10 cents of Agyapong no me ankasa me share da e ye me personal ye fene say originated addressing system me ye the mama Kevin Tera ni kura team ahonom koye saade we eno sha de beto abonten adentia to create program say so be di Agyapong wachi no hu ade we ya ne bubefu se ba omi ankrofo na omo aye ne de ntokwaba ni ashase ni eka bi kire yen ho ni edidi yen ho atem na omo ani age because said you see 2024 no that is the same way that the NDC wishes to say the 2028 election no ebeko what said Agyapong say uhemu a enkrofo omudi na chi omo ya MPP for ankasa they are few. But Agyapong nkrofo na omudi na chi no bebere na anu ya NDC for na omo ayi omo titi say they are supporters eye plan bi NDC for aheda fa na wodan mu a omo execute wa abonten enti edi we aba anam se Agyapong oye intelligent na onim de kontrade we odesere wamfanya issue but now look at this papa we so yedren de aba beto saade we sabibi we Kevin Tera na yeyo this works sanema we nyina originated by Kevin Tera na nka the 10 no, sorry, I'm making a mistake. Sorry, I'm making a mistake. Yeah, we are. My fight the main image and I make a 17 number. No, my whole image. In any case, Sadia is a funny 10 cents of Canada, Japan. Sadia, hey, a young DC for the generator. A young DC for the generator. Because they want to fuel a fight in the MPP. They just want to fuel a fight in the MPP. Say the bay ever said the bay a man for the can MPP for this is the Diana Muye and MPP Amanu Kun and said at it and got to Obama one will be another to Obama or one apart with the Guna wine or Moba. A should have been on Marshada. Omo the amount for Guinea Diagro. Because Omo said, Omo winning the 2028 Abano psychologically and Sana the day of 7th December 2028, no, ababitu. Enti, so hemu ya, enkrofono modikeni de Japan wachino. In their terms of communication, they disown Bawumia even as the former vice president of the republic, and in the name of their party. Enye bodam sema. Senye bodam anadam ene nipa wabwa. Obi a wabejina wo party anaimu. Adi vice president. Di oye yenyina. You are telling me so wanye hwe. Adwuma Bawumia boye. Emma sebio Zimbabwe fo tumi bagana ebeji idea ni bi. UK fo etimi ba omanum ebeji idea no bi. John Mahama eguso kope ogusu kopi Bawumia niema. Or copy the serious pa. Gold board on why. Many of them ni ideas of Dr. Bawumia no more copy. Now obi a osu young people ni. Utimi jina camera nim hwe camera nim pa kata wani. Eka kire Bawumia se wa more homodene. Adentia. Enam se unyansa no wo fom ntino. Enkrofo na omo time wo party na omo pese wo party be ko na nim no. Omo te akire ena omo di patro egu ja ya soso ena e ba igum ena amanfo so eko. Na die ye me ya ne se ene ye koda sore ya rade ene die akwa wei ni video no kula wa akwa wei ene akwa wei na defend Canada Japan ya de
Canada Japan ni mwasi nipa bia omunya nipa anka with all due respect
for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Omu Kennedy Japan ni mwasi nipa bia omunya nipa anka with all due respect Kennedy Krafie yaka say omu be perform kura Kennedy will not allow no. Today those people are looking in the face of Kennedy Japan, calling themselves MPP for telling Kennedy Japan things are on a normal day nobody will tell him. I'm speaking as an MPP person today. You see, there be one party ni mo no. There air koso. Hwe nsem bia nipa ka on a normal day. Abronya DC. Saboy we etna ready say Bawumia and the boss. Na ono ne boss e Bawumia ye mbie ni tiri so. Na e den ye fa obi a ye bie ni tiso a technically wa bodam to come and lead the NPP. Or to chairman won to me radio so. And all catch we say ready to go Canada Japan. Because of politics, boy we the coca was a ding. A low life
radio. Coca akoka na asem. Sempono, if you want to address asema coca ya, you talk about coca. Bisa won say ademtia chama won to me movement TV onye adwuma wo ho onte konso anim. Because I say I didn't hear about we ya okasai Jimmy we or two okasai. Obo Dr. Baomi Edini na all sans so botcha my wound to me dini. A planting. Ye making sure say Baomiano any nkrofo mudi na chi no. Ye ma omo ho meyahi. E wo nkrofo na omudi Canada Japan wa chi nyina. Said the Baya Babia Baomi abegyina. Babia untumi begyina. Babia chame abronye begyina. Babia nana kumi abegyina. Babia every nipa bi odi Baomi achi begyina bia no. Canada Japan supporter and supporto e ma ne nyuma nkoso. Very planting. Enka saa kwase ampanyin we a otimi fa Canada Japan si ho tena ho for more than 1.5 hours. Na odi na tem ye MPP fo na Canada Japan unya nte bibiase o. Ye wura Dr. Baomia enkrofo na ye kasa man wo machine so no. Ye metra ha enidi watemo. Me metra nka se Canada Japan ye kwase ada. Me ntumi nka saa e ma ne ye. But metchira wo de enti a me feel say you don't fit to lead the party. That is what I will tell you for the victory. So, but won crofo no mom and no try to create a kind of enemies in the same party. Enemies and for the structure of the party. And I'm so much support to the idea second Japan be president. But Nina Chino, a young crofo way na shelter no omo di patro guso. Omo no omo sapatro no di good janjan samana e dere no. Omo fa patro no no mo hwere se bua na janante. Omo na shelter. Omo na shelter no omo fuel. Now, listen to what this guy is saying. Coca sem e movement TV. Baomia onye adwuma wo, right? Why be untumi onye adwuma movement TV. Enti se koka ka asem a odwene se enya asem a ese ne fata na edi kantia Canada Japan a movement TV Baomia onye adwuma wo. Jimmy abronye ni studio ho Baomia onti hobi. Untumi onti hobi. Obia na ekasa se de Canada Japan crofo tumi kasa. See the Canada Japan crofo a deep Dr. Baomia tem no. Dr. Baomia ho so nipa bi nso e hye no ekona komam so no ankasa take ni tumi ni personal decision say obe defend Baomia in the same manner Canada Japan crofo insult Dr. Baomia. Enti wo so free wo kwase ampanyi wo ya utimi di Canada Japan atem edene ma na yere na se ene obi edi na tembo ne kromfo wudini ne hwane wo ene you are defending Canada Japan adentia. He is making sure to create enemies among the MPP with the conservative.
Kennedy car tie baako ebetima hwe boy we ene ne maame kopin so mewu. Kennedy Japan ne car tie baako ebetima hwe boy we ne maame ne papa ekopin so mewu. But boy we because of politics Baomia eshedechi etna TV so because of primaries ebie na no ka che Kennedy say ono ne boss Baomia yembie na adwene so on board am na yede ne kofa obi a yebie na adwene so say omeye party ne flag bearer. I'm going to be very honest here. But who's a Kennedy call for no air campaign, but when you compare Baomia nkora na nyoma omoka in summer omoka with TV so the radio so against Canada Japan. Then I ask myself, Canada Japan, after all this, Sankofo we frel sebedi omuchi campaigner, are you going to get up from your house?
Ti assembly year power, ti assembly year. And some Canada Japan crofo kan wo media so. Next 2 TV, Oman FM, some YouTube, Facebook. When you mufasu di Dr. Baomia tem, and some of Moka, and an eating Yagana ni, and now your one and wine, and some baby bomb can you acquire some penny ways on to you. But dear Noka, I say, Kene Japan ho beye ne nwanwa se Bawumia bɛwene na Kennedy bɛsɔre sɛ ɔkɔ akɔyɛ campaign de ama Dr. Bawumia. Deɛ na okreti, he is inciting hate among the people. Because we ought to win. Onim said Dr. Bawumia bɛwene 100%. Hey, the victory of Dr. Bawumia 2026, February, it is unstoppable. Dr. Winnie promise, and he is going to be the opposition leader from 2026 February, and he will become the president on 7th January 2028. Now, Akwawiyan who said, Dr. Bawumia, and now, let's try to make sure, say, Obi biara or support to Kennedy Japan or MPP, ni kakra na omu MPP for no, omu mpia bonten konkoto abamfa ma Dr. Bawumia. Enti, yamma Kennedy Japan krofo no mfiri say, omu mom no, omu ye victim to the MPP party. Temiye pabusha, we analysis ketu bi na ye yo. Analysis ketu bi na ye. They want to make sure, say, Kevin Taylor wants to make sure, say, Obi Odi Kennedy Japan Chibiano, ebe feel say, or you're victim to the system or the party or the organization called MPP. And Kennedy Japan bewe, so we are Kennedy Crawford, mo sympathize ma Kennedy, ma mon konko to abamfa ma MPP. This is what this guy wants to say. But when he say or Canada, it can be heard differently. And to the moral kakra atare home. Moral kakra atare home. Ah, nanti sabio. Sabio. Ah, okraman. Osi ompeni dompa. No si okra emefa nko ana. Ana nkura mefa nko. Hima ma me da na me akwa papa. So okra na okra man. Gabu dia mo akwa ba. Okra man si ompani dompa. Na eche se ekura ana se okra emefa nko ana. Dabida. Kennedy Japan no the person can say on to me the leader of the party on fan to the team. It is for the party. But so when you MPP media, you will feel say said the Kennedy Yamanaba medintu nkonkotoaba. But akwa we fuel. Akwa no fuel or the petrol gusumana derekase. Enti ebedru horo. Omo support Kennedy Japan. This is what these guys are trying to make sure say those guys will not go out to vote. But me and so a young guy. Mami Amaseras, you are right. He's working for the NDC as candidate in 2024. Yes. The me and say we are one guy. We are young guy. Now DMPP achi. Nenam say boss anwe nenti. Ube disare se unkonko toaba. The history of this party, every promise, every election to choose a leader of the party, it has never been smooth. And yes, smooth to that. From Yura Kufo, any Dubois Heso. From Yura Kufo, any Alancha Mantenso. Any Yura Kufo, and a Contana Bruni Mino. Yura Kufo, and Alancha Manten. It has never been easy. It has always been give and fought. But the Aquan say this time around the FN 2024 and 2028, you are DB your friend in social media, a powerful, the Obercabiano, yet to me then every corner you keep. Now the Barbonten out here. There has never been any promise in our country called Ghana. Easy. It's a one more wadwene da team anye kese anche a chain wakoma eda uyama ubedi nkwasi asem because empanyfo na omudidi alanchamanchen na chi yewura dubu ahiachi after everything no they came back to their party and they worked for the glory of their party. And you should be only an NDC member. That will make you say me nye adwuma mfa my party no. Se me boss wa nwene a. Kennedy no nwene eno de jai sem na munya nsem na amoka. Muntwa so na onwene ma ne yeye. But se mo mama de na nye adwuma enkwasiafo we they will use their psychological manner to make you become part of a group or the victims of the MPP party, which does not exist, but they will create it for you. On their mama, some of them victims of the party. Party anymore in a year. Now, there, I'm coming to show you something.
They say because of party unity, after all these things, in some way, you gather your people to follow Bawumia to go and campaign to make Bawumia president. Now, low life way catch the water bottom. You cannot lead the MPP.
Now, in some na one come fucking in the Agyapong. Abodam kwa. Na kene Japan uti one money say one money bodamni, one money wudini. You are there some na one come fucking in the Agyapong. John Mahama crown and atembe na ufani John Mahama. Wene Jimmy to say mom na obetch MPP for the omonye. When anim kwasi ampanyi way. Enam kwasi afobi omon kasa makene Japan atnase hu se omoye mmo anti Jimmy ni way timi so no na obetch MPP for the yenka de omonye kwanya omon faso nkoto kwasi ampanyi way. Mama wianku am akwa papa. Tiemi yo. And I'm so cool. We are to me at National Second Japan Crowford, Bebre, Nayamwa, Bebre, or more Cassa media. No, Bebre, Jimmy, they make some allegations to be a young son, Nemuntino, on him so betting a convince one with this manner of doing. Bra, me catch your second Japan, Nipo Cassa media, so ya boy, Jimmy D. Because all your party member and pa internal election, Utimi. Ekoton a regional chairman utimi koton no de ma an opponent party edintro ebam utu ankasa utimi file document fake documents na with their competition or party member ana utimi begina TV so eka say me party member we ya kromfo we sika o ha we disika o ha Unya abua Jimmy and count wagon a doubt him. We answer me. Wagon yajuma. And I'm said, I call you say, and Quasiafono or Modo so no margin yajumantino. He's using psychologically. Me or say Anthony Mwakwaba. Or the Nantony divert your more croc or more kanya at the motion kakra to sooner or pamo or interest kakra na ewo one PP mono. That is what this foolish guy is doing. But what Jimmy and Obedia ko in some okay would be funny serious. So when you munyansa and ansama akwa we ka be funny serious because there are no way ought to way. There na fu na mfro etwetwa hot say bofro to no. And some of kafa wo nipa na udi na chi ho no. Ye bo akere wa obesu. Mekene di awful. We a mass of Befra we akese odene bone akere. O me na campaign man. I said the papa with Timmy Fred Maria Makobuadu. A man call in the studio pa kwatna se kasa ye after what can sema him sem fatafa na one there. This man is capable of everything. And I will not wonder if tomorrow or another day I hear say Kennedy Japan or no ankasa for phone Africa Kevin Taylor so fan born in cello. It can happen. That will tell you how this man is weak. I
will be disappointed. Sir, after all this, Say we Kennedy Agyapong now was sorry. Say I am going to follow Bawumia. Sa boy we would see you as a madman. Because Uncle say a hook a crampo beton so. Say asoma mi be manwa king. A your party na mi wom. Party a wom oni position o. Bawumia na hwe no. Abronya de oye ma Bawumia. Na ye den na low life way. Ohie ni ba. Na sesro ha nyina etutu. Eye artificial na hye. Otumi tina radio so ka say, "Wo Kennedy, ye bie wa adwene so no wa bodam, you don't deserve." Ono ne boss Bawumia on board am o. Asante na all ka wono. Asante na all ka akira wo Kennedy Agyapong. And it's so I just want to ask my Kennedy, maybe some a simple question. It's when you and we are upon in some kofo when you king. And how aggressive they are just because of power. Are you going to tell your people, your beloved followers, who are going to be beaten on election day? Some of them who are going to lose their lives, which I know for a fact, because the Bawumia MPP, they have decided to do everything to win these elections.
Yes, you win.
Eddie Kennedy, are you going to get up and come stand on TV and say Ghana for me pese me di Bawumia chi na Bawumia equity president inti montuma Bawumia? Are you going to do that?
What is
Is that what you represent?
Enti you say Kennedy Agyapong so no ne emotion mu e hare kakra. Enti wa sha ase ono so no work on Kennedy Agyapong. You see, this guy is fooling Kennedy Agyapong. He is completely fooling Kennedy Agyapong and his supporters because where that about Ghana now same way no Abe kind of Ghana. You just listen.
Koyesa be do this point.
That's true.
And amount for you every man be normal. You chantro na normal.
Yeah.
Obi to me can't some to president so no facts. Obi to me etna dem normal kuku jandam normal they are saying nipa. Today ofa bibia and I win a can we and I win a can we. As far as unkuta facts no there oh how. It's jandam no there it should not slide. The moment of more space, yeah, and I say you more space no. That is how they are built. And I'm talking about the MPP.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and I'm in my own say the make up party for Biasem. Okay. A MPP. My show my boy is a surprise. Me guno. I will nullify it. 2028 me guno. Me catch on say enter Ashanti region.
And to say uti asema akwane kana. Na so no I na adwene say kwanye obefa so a. Obeboa ama ntawantawane watimi na wakame na menteme ho ase wa MPP na bekoso. Enti se kwase ampanyi ne yeyu we Kennedy Agyapong supporter now it is about bit na where can emotion expression oye ne ya say ye kan asem bi eti sade a chide Kennedy ena ba ne se nkura na sabi okoka etumi gina ho ehwe Kennedy anim e kan asem o ka menua emfa ne serious oboa the ekoso one people na ye normal is part of the politics normal otujaba na matuja di ehia tumi na yekope no ye nada mu mpetumi ye ka na wanka bia ye bu afa so akọ enti we Kennedy Agyapong supporter na ye really so young people ni a Kennedy lusu a fa ho be John Dr. Bawumia because doctor will represent the MPP not Dr. Bawumia temi pa because more Kennedy for nkura no mo kire sa according to mo se mu nipa 1.7 Ghana mamu yemfa 1.7 million enwe na election man nye enti sa wotra ma kwase ampanyi we de wadwene edi agoro na o man to no de wa wode mo pa mo ntena fie ma mo meto ba ma Dr. Bawumia na doctor ni sa de se onkopiem na monko you will see what will happen to you guys ebeye mo aye the first one 2024 munipa no wama no nso no wama nkrofo mudi na chiso ampia bontra nkoto aba se mo san 2028 ya Bawumia obetwe ne ho na so twe ne ho a munipa no oba begira he will lose in the manner he will never forget it in his life. because saa 41.7 no, we are die hard of Dr. Bawumia and we are going to vote again for Dr. Bawumia. Everybody. And Samoa na ekoye de ebeya Dr. Betwene ho na mo de Kennedy number, you will see what will happen to you. I promise is a promise. Nkambe dwane free Ghana because of defeat ya Kennedy befa. Now, I may a minute through here, my main counsel upon everything that we do. I may a pass Kennedy Agyapong to me and then the supporters and then in for Kasa. That's even if they want to talk about Dr. Bawumia, they can talk about Dr. Bawumia. But to a point to say, Kennedy Nkrofo to me translate denigrated the image of the party called MPP, no. And then I'm doing one man, because I can take it, say, okay, Kennedy, any Dr. Bawumia, and they pray to me, in front. That is it. You are doing to me when Kwabena Agyapong to me when Elon Musk on to me when money ye. So if there should be even give and take between Kennedy supporters and Dr. Bawumia supporters, it is acceptable, maybe not so harsh. But secondly, the Japan Nkrofo to me for microphone, camera, every camera nim, a Kasaditia party, no, a Juma party near 2016 to 2024, your body to go. Now you consider even say MPP from point 4 to the point to say, Kennedy Agyapong Nkrofo the idea we have about and say Nkrofo motika mu nyina Nana Danko Akufo the former appointees omo nyina ya Nkrofo the Nkrofo bus. It is a trayam mame cancer monchire trayam ema who say yes ye ne nkwasiafo pa ene wo party. It is more acceptable such thing from an NDC man. But say MPP ni pa, obi oso ye MPP ni, utumye bibi eti say now security, now say ya ma okwan, ema o leader, emedi party na name no. I think say Jimmy Patao. But what I want to ask is, just assuming without admitting, say Kennedy enwene Asembe no be kan kire Ghana for mo agina so de ato abama no. Yo Ahmed Mutalo Makwab. Asembe na Kennedy beka. Na CB yewura J.Kufo ka asembi say whoever wins yewura Dr. Bawumia ka ye na nado ka asembi say whoever wins the primaries of 2026 the person is going to campaign based on J.Kufo Juma. Any or no Nana Danko Akufo Adjuma. Paul Bio Makwaba. And this is what now. So we are Kennedy Agyapong supporter. And for that matter, the whole leadership of the party, Omuya Nkrofo, Omuya Jimmy Fo, Ompo Mwasem, Omunya Nipa, Omu Amobra, Omu Anhwe Party for, Omu Anya Juma Bia, Omu Mainu Muyede, Why. Now can you know na uli dane wene a message ben na ode be kwa akoma Ghana for so omo nhwe so na omo mfa nto abama ha anye Jimmy entimi yaba mi yabe ma wo hwe me asem wei onji ni se omo ye saade we Jimmy kakra ebato omuti ene omo sori a free and fair na ebra na yewura Dr. Bawumia ye vice president mpo ye to abama wankasa wo candidate ne begina bonten ka kire Ghana for say we free and fair abra no ye vice president o Akobi Jima, thank you. abra na Dr. Bawumia oye vice president na owo tumi owa aka the tumi as the second gentleman of the land ekura ne nsam na ne boss na ono na oye the first gentleman of the land na osanso the chief command of the Ghana Armed Forces Yetwaba Emma Kennedy Bejira Bonten can say Bibia was free and fair. Sabre no more. So and then mo tumijina hobeka say you want free and fair because ombe chinchima mamfonsa are you stupid? 7,000 workers. Are you stupid? Bibi how are you? Oh yeah. Udi dia ono mo kwanya na. O san kwanya wontia wasum. Aden. But yeah, it is very sad to say we have come to this point where because of internal premises, the whole structure of the party, is considered by some party members as criminals. Hey, you see, Chama won to me, Emra yo commande, Canada Japan crow for a bomb on some. I didn't take Chama won to me and support Canada Japan. Silent thing, as it. My Ramuchia Quine, and indeed there be a mechano. Say na mo ye dia, any a monko. Namuni CPP for, monko ka CPP home. Monko. Namuni NDC for, monko ye munuma mom. Send your tedia, monko. That's up your Monfa Montoma, and concobo haduna idrisu, ne diano, and answer. Mompeni pafufuro be na monfa Montoma, and cobone diano, namunya jumambom. Na ye ampipi amanyoko na umbetunya ye dia moye because and sem fata. It is senseless. Logically, it doesn't sound as a well-sounded human being. Che, and so you'll be a wadri muda hopefe, adreno, yadi be a nim. Sadi wins so you need to be a wadri in your juma ye. Unim dia wuyo. Wadri in your juma. Wadri that without him on your juma. Because the adeba kwa. Kene Japan crofo no munyanti ase ne se de Kennedy ye nyina no de oyo nyina ne se ompese Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia eba be di president because osese Dr. Bano ba be di president ya ye wo papa bi ye frene Ken Atefa asa papa no oni Dr. Bawumia ye one oye nipa ono na Dr. Bawumia ejine tumu pa sa papa na Dr. Bawumia ejine tum no ojine tum to the point say it is almost said to say Dr. Bawumia ba na oba be ye president of the republic Kenate fa no ono na be ye chief staff so no ono ne control bibia. But Kennedy Japan himself, sa papa is so disciplined to the point to say, oh no, obey chief of staff. A new man was MPP for Yano, and a new man Ghana Maya Bayano, come Fahun in our contract and farm Kennedy Japan. And to Kennedy says, Anna Tedia, Sebeko go Padia, Ken Kokona. Say MPP are buying, Eba better kunyam, na contract ya MPP Bema. Yem family di ope answer the bia mo pidie and yes anetedia enkokona. Now listen to this video. I want you to listen to this video very carefully because it is very, 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 very important. The video way and now we have a video, but I want to repeat it for you to listen. Who also the Canada Japan child Canada Japan is there because of you. I want you to listen to this video very carefully. Listen.
To save the president, so a customer party for Betty. I'm telling media mechanical crash is maybe operate with the assumptions. Go Casa Crano because I don't know that or uncomfortable working with party people. Said your name is Sanifua Wakikanyano. And someone, as someone said, was here Candia to Papanos. And before party already know your statement is paving way for a group easily.
Group.
I have to let him know. I have to let Bawumia know that Papano is causing damage to him. Because he is the best man. No. And he is man. Now, we best man, there's already chief of staff. Send you about permanent people. Yeah, Obia. Hey, some said, don't make it. Obia, no, so what? You know what? Free no one. Your Bama woman revenge. Sir, Atefa Pa is still with Bawumia. La. What? For him to make that statement against MPP people? Yanni the Yankwasiafu anyway, Juma. Yanko school denti. Go on fire. President Ekufa Rampasa Okaza. Hey, Nana Ntiminka. No Kasa Pa. Nana Kasa won't to be Naso Sessa. Me catch now. Say Nana to me catch the MPP for say we don't deserve jobs in this country. Nana, you can't choose president for us. Mama Bai.
Tieniye pa enti nanado asembe ne siye aseme siye ne na me kirechirem we nyina ne se NIA for no Ghana Identity Authority, Ghana Identification Authority for Ghana card ne yom no Ghana company bi ho na na oye adwuma no papa wo se yem fama na nyo ena omosi daabi omo ma na nyo na nanado se enyuma no emayam fa nyuma ni nyina ma ampp fo nko a na yem mama de se Ghana for so omo competent meritocracy obi onim adwuma no yo no yem fama na nyo bi entikina tefa ene ka kire ken se omma na nyo sa adwuma ne ma na yeye because adwuma no ye de ama Ghana firm company oyo. Now, listen to this video very well. Ebi a video only antenne that. But me da Mohammed tinye research. Ekosisa niyema free baby. The video yo. Bra yam far contract na mfa maken. Chire contract no. Ye de man nipa foforo no. Asem we na Kennedy kan o TV so tie.
He embarrasses everybody. Now the officer meka anas dey am ntimi go bidia. Wahu in stories ni e trazi. I say, cast your burden unto Jesus, for he cares for you.
Amen.
One, and NIA. Bibi any what? Send your American nas, dear many Abraham moving people. Send your basic canity, won't it? But many time what I say one by one, and you see, and the one. I rest my case.
No, by Santa, your
but Missy and the one. Mahudian. National identification.
But the process is slow.
Now, question. Yes,
the process is slow.
The process is what slow? Was it 1.2 billion?
Yeah, that's good.
1.2 billion.
A balance again.
1.2 billion. Hey. 1.2 Ghana is
what's your problem
1.2 billion.
Are we looking at efficiency, competence, and
rubbish?
With this
the word is
modern technology.
Modern technology. You are talking to a population of 30 million.
No, all you there.
1.2 billion. Now who see will be at the 1.2 billion Eco Bank of Ghana? Who can want some into the other 4 million here? Now a do MPP so now 1.2 billion. How's it? When another kind was so bad the food. This man is now saying, say, and you sabotage. When he met and confirmed was late, building no more because you want this from one apart from one chassis. Or see me for India for Benti, and I may say, woman, men another kind. Also, bad you play the food.
More year bidding.
Yeah, yes, I brought Indians, maybe very, me a businessman.
No one want Jahi. So that we advocate for it.
And you're very cheap. They were not even asking for $50 million.
Why?
So why are you telling me 1.2 billion? Are you mad? Are you mad?
Assemble baby.
1.2 billion? Ghana here? NDC
$50 million.
Yes, I'm catching.
As against 1.2 billion.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind?
What
do you mean? But
probably $50 million was not going to do
the efficiency. Company, a renowned company in the world. There are 2 companies in India with a population of 1.2 billion. The northern sector and the southern sector. For the southern sector for 600 million people. Can you compare that to 30 million for you to tell me they are not competent? Then they were willing to take 50 million and you 1.2 billion. Are you out of your mind?
Quiet.
I serve my country. I don't serve any political party. Case closed. I serve Ghana. I don't serve any political party. For you to come and tell us 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion for what? Maybe 200 Ghana cedis. Who do a pegam panta? 200 Ghana cedis. Eddie Aton Bodier. Are you crazy? Move go Ghana. Move go forward.
And this is what you. Sa ahantan we ana papa ne ye no ho no enye se ono no akofa nipa bia bo mo so mbeje 50 million na o ka no eye ne ya se 1.2 billion no amma ono ne bottom na ekọ nipa fufuro bottom, but he always plays smart. This is the reason why your papa we ejiga kra, because here or see oko hotel baby and on so kwakoye bed no bi tio abaya juma. You don't just take it and give to anybody that you want. That be, we have commission of inquiry. Yeah, the bed never to file it. File it. Now commissioner jina swahwe the service that you want to offer, the cost that it will cost. They will take all the companies, the quality of your service, everything. Now they will compare. They will see service more useful to what they need. Now the more convenience in terms of price. But Kennedy Japan wanted to, this time he was playing mischief. Nobody, there is nowhere in this world that Juma only 50 million baye obibe tumi aton ade amagana buying at 1.2 billion. Oh bra, we are talking about digital identity. We Ghana card no a digital identity and the kita the UK phone and then mobile baye bi no. It one thing say other secondary Japan wanted to offer Ghana a cheap service and the type of service now do the Dr. Bawumia or and I say papa you to o tran truck pa one misa 50 million or bisa almost the same amount of money, but then so no nya sa contract na ye dia ma another company ntino say the ono or kon e dia magana man nti obiti junction babia onye 200 Ghana enti wadwa obwa onjare wadwa kudihwa wadwa nyina ne se sika no ankwa nkodi ne bottom enti from there and osase and ofadwe bonne say he will do whatever he can do to make sure say some people beba power kurampo na some man no kinate fana no ye de NIF or CEO no onye in charge of chief of staff, because on him says some man no he doesn't give contract to people just for giving contract sake, but he does it with value for money issues. I mean, in terms of quality of service. And a man also will never close his eyes and give all contract to Kennedy Japan. And in Kennedy Japan sign called Dr. Bawumia Fie, Ekobwana Mania said, so person me nyai contest na my men won't agreement na promise me say every year you will give me more than $1 billion contract. It is all kind same way nyina bom here. E chere wo say de papa ne ye no wona wudi na chi a wo ye dede no why he's doing everything for his personal interest. I want to repeat this again. Say can't same way in our boom. Can't same way in our boom. Now you pia at the two table also. Now transfer home. Now we are arrangements so we 1 + 1, 2 + 2, Zalomanos 1. Now okay, can in our boom. It actually tell you say asema papa no kano. Nsem na okay kano. And yet for you, the ordinary Ghanaian, he's working for his personal income, personal pocket. And you won't tea and oye de deno. And this out traho. Emma all the wagon di agora. And people are buying our bar or providing policies, social interventions are nipa bienya som fasono. Ubedi obi na fu achi nti ama sanye mano ahwere wo fase wo nana o papa because Kennedy man pipi amanyo konuma akonyam and this for beba mbado bo korono ba beje wo tax no mo de edi wo bottom. That is who he is. Enti abronye ka kire enra se sa abronye enra o ka kire se Kennedy Japan man sika $50,000 so uncle say cannot take far. This was the reason. But just so this is what can never in your boom. So I can never way in your boma. Yes, Kobe. So I can never in your boma. You get me correct. That be a catch checking in Japan supporters and say, me am it. Every interview of Kennedy Agyapong, since when he started coming on radios, Matieni Nina Kopim 2024, 2023, Abrosha say another campaign to become the flag bearer. I heard Amija say, Matieni interviews. Enti, a banner say, young couple reference about Kennedy Agyapong, me number one. And into a misu Facebook, and into a Facebook so, your friend Kennedy Agyapong Jr. No, me, I was one of the first people almost shas here, a brogo yeah with videos of Kennedy Agyapong. Into many videos in here. So video I'm about to be bring kai, but then me kai pa. That time I didn't know the reality. I thought to say, Papa no can correct. Say a deal cost 50 million. Now, and people are buying what ton with the contract money for 1.2 billion. Why? But ene make a can send binum boom and the yatetino. I say the man was fighting exclusively for his own benefit. And Tisabio Obi a opo adwuma ya adwuma ne cost 1.2 billion. Obi opo adwuma o se adwuma ne ye 1.2 billion. $50,000 esakura ma no se obeye dan o de be ma obi se kwose nipa we na adwuma no mra me nsem. Ti abronya asem o kanati we ti asem ti video
e bra ko fa company free China buy na wo be contract ya ye say $500 million na kanate fa se on fa contract ne ma no at your office ewo Oman FM uyi sika to table so $50,000 me ewo man bring the CCTV camera in 2018 Fabato 1 2018 our office $50,000 say station biya me kotu biya no me make sure say me attack Professor Kenneth Fama o yinadi because adwuma na open ya adwuma kase na on saka ubetuma boaye amaye yie nti menyi 50,000 station biya me ma bronya me koso no me attack Professor Kenneth Fama na adwuma ne ba wo discan bi na me se masika ne wo na be ma omuaye bisa se wo ti se me ba wo ntense fasika ne ma me ka tro sa wo take the money ma ne wo What is some bound can say? I paid the first canama and I taki Professor Kenatefa. Never. What man $50,000 to some attack Professor Kenatefa. Manye. That is a bronya me. No. Say, Obiantimi Tamagini. Obiantimi Tamagini. Me say, who Canada Japan? Woman, $50,000 to say, men attack Professor Kenatefa because who could pay contract. Wife over $500 million in one family. And now, Frey. Say, me lead the crusade. Entia Atefa na do nyinu. Manye. Enti say, wo. What the $50,000 by one man Tommy 2018 and then obi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Batomi. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia now our baimu and I know president.
So what you? It is all you can same way in Aboma. Asama Bronya can you no correct? Kofi when me Kofi apia. And yet a mobile interoperability asem ye can Ghana card no. The issuing and the chip and all those things, for 30 million people, and no one said Nayeka. So, what is about Bronya Kenoki Kenny in Aboma? What do you say? As some Bronya Kano, is something very true. Because she always said a knock in Agyapong.
He embarrasses everybody.
We are quite furious, now agitation. Bra, and a Bronya Kano. An amount of about $500 million. And a wet, you can say wet here, and fast way womb. In 2 years, we are 500 million a year on fast. So let's assume we say what the 700 million and a bear. We are 500 million a year on fast. So Okaboma 1.2 billion. This man that never and ever gave an amount, did not ever demanded for $50 million to do the same job that Ghana paid 1.2 billion. But when in India for ye fake, a national identity a Jumana ye. Ukofa falling company or Bena or we no copy near mano, no cotton the ma any international agency for investigation. What Ghana so to could now to go up on time. So that's why they boycott him. But the man was furious. He was very furious because he did not get that contract. This is the reason why Kennedy Agyapong hate Dr. Bawumia. The entire Kennedy, Ompe Dr. Bawumia the presidency agre. Na Ompe subosi yeke Dr. Bawumia ba be president no. Ni nyina say Dr. be the president ya. On to me nya kwenya mokro no na wabon wo manum for very long time in the country obian to me kan ho asem. But this is all. There is nothing else somewhere. This is all. Abusia for me the one be share but my main kind comments kakra na emphasis. Enti abusia and trauma can tell them for arguing in Yagoro because of boss no the other vote who the other number a who yanti ase or the numbers na pe e the contract. Sebo mi abe write contract say memma this amount of contract every year. Yam fancy adia sentiment to infako or chira so nim say the TV betumi asen hia. Mama Yama said this is the reason why he hate Bawumia for not giving him the job. Yes, exactly. Me Kofi appears brass. It was bid for $5.5 million, far less than 50 million. Mama Yama said, in fact, this man is very greedy. When he becomes president, then he will have all the contracts to himself and his family. Kobe Jima said, no wonder he called Abroye to his office to give him $50,000. So bring Kenate first name into this report. Mama said, what did you do with all the contracts you achieved under the MPP government? Mama said, second and last, why didn't you tell the president? Are you the only person in Ghana who only eats? Mama said, 7,000 workers now. Because he will tell them he has money and factories. And here is Horiama. Mame Oche Florence or say Ciao Fratero. Ciao Mame. Come time. Francis Walker say wow. Evans and Kama say good evening, bro. Nana Yao Idol or say you are very right, my man. And Nana Amwakumbium or say they don't want Ken to win national and national. They just want Dr. Bawumia to lose. Mami Ifuadex say, hello, uncle. Please, how are you doing? Very long time from Ifuadex in US, Chicago, AIL. And I mean, Masakawa say, most of the Ken supporters and NDC. Kevin, that is very idiot to think of collapsing MPP. Mami Masa Kevin, you have mouth to insult Asante Hene, but to condemn someone who speaks against Kennedy Agyapong. Mami Masa, when did Kennedy Agyapong start to love Kennedy Agyapong? Are you not the same person who wished him dead when he was going through the surgery? Mami Dan appears to say, good evening, beautiful family. And I got media and so say, greetings to you, my brother. Mami Amma said, Ras, you are very right. He's working for the NDC as Ken did in 2024. Mami Amma said, why didn't you tell him Ken to form his own party? Yeah. Me about Vivian Kuma say hi, bro. Me I say Anthony say hi. Me question someone say he's watching. Paul B was about me all the way 2028. Me about Vivian Kuma say some of them are NDC members. And Ahmed Mutar say watching you from Lamabo. Greetings to you. It is possible. More fire. Paul B say hi. Paul B say more fire. And the Jim also say Kevin Taylor should have time and listen to a monetity like phobia member. The nonsense he spelled in denigrating Dr. Bawumia's name. Mami Amma say he will tell them he has money and factories. And these are the messages that we will receive. Mami no da nyako mechiao ye pa na mimi Steven Debra also mechiao Erika Samuel mechiao Dolphin Bay mechiao Diana Piama mechiao ye pa na Ofosu Salif Su mechiao ye pare Richard Ajay mechiao Chacha busuamfo nyina munya pre ene adaje ebetie me de ba no besi wa na yakopon pa ochina ebesan ahia until we meet again. Adios.